Welcome back. It has been a long minute since I've made a new video. Good reason for that. When I got back from Yellowstone and Grand Teton back in September, I pretty much immediately went into the busiest stretch of work that I've had in a very long time. So October was pretty much just off the books for me. If you don't know, I work in television and online advertising, and there was a little thing called an election that happened. So that kept me really busy with work, just making sure tons of political spots got sent to where they were supposed to go, and it's insane deadlines, and it was just crazy. But we're past that now, and I've got a lot of vacation time left to burn before the year's over. So today is one of those days. It is a Tuesday. It is mid-November, and we are going to go after 2 different targets today. It's going to be a big day. I want to go out to the arsenal this morning because I have seen pictures of bald eagles out there, and they're out there hunting. I saw a guy got a shot of a bald eagle right as it snatched up a rabbit. So sure, I'd like that kind of shot. So we're going to go out to the arsenal this morning. And then the other big thing that's going on right now is the Bighorn rut. So that kind of goes from November into December. It's when you have a chance to see kind of rams, butting heads, and I would like a shot like that too. So we're going to go up to Waterton Canyon this afternoon to just see what we can get. It gets dark at like 2 in the afternoon now, which is lame. But it is also 70 degrees today in November, so I am not complaining. But anyways, so that's the plan today. I'm going to get in the car here in just a minute, and we'll head to the arsenal, see if we can get some bald eagles. That would be excellent. So I will update once we get there. I absolutely love the arsenal. It's this incredible resource that's 15 to 20 minutes out of town, if that, and it's always got amazing photo opportunities. It's a great place to go to if you just want to head out and get some practice in. It's one of those places that I say, I'm only going to stop in for like an hour or so, and next thing you know, 3 hours are gone. It was no different this day. As I pulled in, and within a quarter mile being inside the park, there was a large bird up at the top of a tree. So I got the long lens on and started photographing and doing some video, but I wasn't exactly sure what it was at first. So here's the video. Okay, I've been here like 10 minutes, and I've got some shots zoomed in. It is definitely not an eagle. It's just so far away, it's hard to tell. Let me show you on the back of the camera, zoomed in. My lack of bird knowledge here is going to bite me because I have no clue what this is. So let me flip this around. And I'm not sure if that'll be able to focus on that or not. But that's what that is, way out there in the top of one of those trees. It's pretty crazy that my lens was able to get in there and get that. He is way out there, so I'm in with my 600 as far as I can get. But I'll turn around here and you can just see there's my setup, and he is way off in the trees, way out there, the very tip top. There's no mistaking this. I'm debating whether to walk in to get a little bit closer, but I just don't know, like, if you're supposed to do that around here. Yeah, so I might walk in a little bit just to get a better shot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, well, I've hiked in a little bit closer to just try to get a little bit better shot. He's still pretty far away. He's sitting up at the top of a tree. I'm all the way in with the big lens, and it's still been pretty good shots. I might try to get in a little bit closer. Again, I'm not sure you're supposed to do that here, but for the shot it might be worth it. So I'm going to try to hike in just a little bit closer. All right, well, I just got done getting some photos of the eagle. He's far out there, and again, I don't see other people parking on the side of the road and then hiking through the trees and stuff, so that's what makes me think that you're not supposed to do that. I walked out there a little bit just to get a little bit closer to get some decent shots, so we'll call it at that. We came here to get a bald eagle, and we got one, so that's good. Man, I just wish he was a little bit closer. It would have been better, but all right, well, I'm going to continue on through the little drive here and just see what else we see. So far, it's been a blue heron. Thank you to all my Facebook friends. I posted the picture, and I was like, non-bird guy here, what am I looking at? And, of course, the bald eagle. Pretty easy to tell what you're shooting there. So, yeah, but cool. Good shots, I think, so far. All right, well, I am here at Waterton Canyon at the trailhead, and I'm going to be the only one walking. Looks like everyone else has bikes. Man, I should have brought my bike. But, yeah, so I'm here. Going to eat some lunch real quick. It's going to be a delicious ham and cheese sandwich. And then, yeah, we'll pack up and start hiking, because I feel like we're going to be a little pressed on time. The sun sets so early now. Ugh. So, yeah, got to get to it. But we're here. So, as I said here eating lunch, anyone who knows me knows that I am a total shoe nerd. I love shoes, whether we're talking Jordans or Nikes or Adidas, Vans, Pumas, like whatever. I have more shoes than any person probably should have. And but I've always been on the lookout for some cool like hiking shoes, because hiking shoes to me are, I was just gonna say it, they're dorky and not very like cool, you know. So I'm always on the lookout for like cool hiking shoes. And Asics recently had like a big sale, and it was like one of those one day only. So they had a cool pair of hiking shoes that were like normally like $110 that they had marked down to $40. So I was like, oh, I want to get some. So you go onto the site, and basically they went so fast that by the time I got logged on, they only had 3 colors available in my size. But 2 of them, I was like, oh, either of those would work. And so you put the shoe like in your little checkout cart, and then it asks you if these are out of stock, do you want like a refund, or do you want like your second choice or your third choice on colors? I was like, yeah, I like the first 2 colors, fine. The third option for me was one that I was like, So you can see where this is going. I ended up with the third choice. So the first choice was like a black and white, and then the second was like a cream with green in it, and then the third choice was, well, here, I'll just show it to you. They're not bad, it's just not me. Let's see here. Flip this around. Oh, you can't see in the light. They are Asics hiking shoes that are camo. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not a camo guy. But I got them. They were like $40, so we're gonna try them out today and just see like how they are. But yeah. I'm rocking camo. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not a camo guy, but we're gonna do it today. Alright, well, we found the sheep. They are here, right alongside the road. A couple rams. And yeah, there's a bunch of people around. It's kind of crazy. But still getting some good shots.
I know what? That's okay. Just watch.
People are just entirely too close. All right, well, I'm making the walk back to the car now. After spending about an hour shooting the bighorn sheep, which were kind of like right in the road, and then they finally started to go up the hill. Of course, this is a major like bike path, so a lot of people were biking by and getting super close. But I kind of get the feeling that this happens a lot around Waterton Canyon. So I almost want to say it's kind of like elk in Estes Park, where they're just almost desensitized to human beings. So I kept my distance though, and the light was not great, but I still think I got some good shots. And now I just get this nice, peaceful 4-mile walk back to the car before the sun sets. There's a lot of other people here on the trail too, so it's nice to not be out here completely alone, especially when the sun goes down. But anyways, yeah, it was good. So I'm gonna walk back to the car and then head home for the day. But double success. We got the bald eagle and we got bighorns. All good. And again, like I said, I'm working on getting into better shape. Hey everyone, so I wanted to jump back in here at the end. I'm doing the editing on this video. It's now a couple days later after I did the photography of the bighorns that are in Waterton. Kind of wanted to just talk about the whole scene there, the kind of situation. So you'll notice at the end when I'm walking back to my car, I kind of voiced a little bit of displeasure with how close people were getting to the sheep. And I've had a couple days to kind of think about it. And I think ultimately, that trail has been there forever. And those sheep have been there forever. And I am sure that close interaction between people and the sheep has been happening forever. It's not like something I saw there that night was something unique or different. I'm sure that's been happening for years and years and years. I think it's just unfamiliar to me because that's not like the kind of wildlife photography I'm used to. Particularly with bighorns, I usually shoot them up at Big Thompson Canyon, kind of up by Estes Park, and like you would just never, you would never see that up there. Mostly because it's just impossible to get that close. There's no trails that go right along, the cliffs. There's barely a place to pull your car out. It's a very challenging place to shoot wildlife. So it was very new to me, even though I'm sure that whole thing of people getting that close and them being right there on the road is not new at all. So I think what I'm trying to take away from this, and I think what I've kind of come to my conclusion of, is shooting bighorns in Waterton is just its own unique experience. You can get that close and not be in danger. A ram walked right next to me. I didn't get any video of it because I wasn't prepared. But a ram came down the road that all of us had our backs to. We weren't even looking, and ended up walking literally a foot away from me and just walked right by me. And it wasn't scared at all. I was terrified, but he just walked right on by. And, that's the thing where it's like, they're so desensitized to humans there that it just was weird to me. And I've kind of been mulling over it in my head, where as a wildlife photographer, we want to capture, animals that are in the wild. And I kind of started thinking about it where it's like, we're all standing there on the road and the sheep are there and they don't care that we're there. And I'm just like, man, how is that truly in the wild? How wild is that? Like, it seems pretty tame to me. It's like, it's the same reason why photographers don't go to the zoo and take photos. It's like, oh, hey, I saw an elephant. And it's like, yeah, in the zoo. So I started thinking about that. And again, like I said, I've come around to thinking of a more positive way about it is that's the unique experience of shooting bighorns in Waterton, is you can get that close and, be relatively safe, I think. It kind of just, it is what it is. And that's like what I'm going to take away from it. I'm not going to diminish my photos that I think were pretty good, by thinking like, well, it wasn't truly wild, was it? It's like, yeah, it was wild. That's where they live, So anyways, that's kind of just my final thoughts about it. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Waterton to shoot bighorns and what's your experience been like. And I don't know, does something like that take away, from you personally, where, it's not that wild, or do you care? Does it matter to you? And just let me know what your experience has been like in Waterton. But yeah, that's kind of my final take here. And stick around for hopefully a new video soon. I've got lots of time off coming up before the end of the year, so I'm hoping to get out there and get some good new stuff. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.